Okay, please turn on your camera, children, as I mentioned. All right, turn on your camera. All right, thank you so much. Last week, do I go through this one, Coral?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Did I ask you which one to choose now? Ziye, did I ask you, Warren? No? Warren, you ma?
No, I don't think.
Okay, good. So now let's do a selection, sir. Okay, come. Now, Hao Shen is not in. Yang Chen, which one will you choose? Aspiration, inspiration, and motivation.
Motivation.
Motivation. I want to do a survey, okay? Okay, back to you, Ichi. Which one will you choose?
Motivation too.
Okay, Qianru.
Also motivation.
Okay, Ziyue. Now must stop already, cannot type unless really your mic cannot work. Motivation, Ziyue, motivation. How about Korean?
Motivation as well.
为什么每个都选 motivation? Actually, to be honest, inspirations, you can argue with me. This is time when you're going to score mark, okay? Must score mark because last lesson, all of you had, by the way, do you all receive your student performance appraisal already? You can't, Ichi? Cannot be lah. Last week I sent to you already. The lesson ended, I quickly sent to you already. Can you check with your parents now? I sent the file already, okay? Please check. Must check because your parents will check whether you all complete or not complete homework. And then when they see that you all did not complete homework, or if your creative is below certain number, they will ask you, don't blame me. Okay? I think I better make first. Okay. I would choose inspirations over the aspiration and motivation because with the inspiration, you are having the fire, the mood, the energy to move forward. Because of inspirations, let me revisit this slide again. Because I find that the inspiration is the main things that create their aspirations. Then you have the motivation. Without inspirations, I think Thomas Edison, Ichi, Qianru, and Yang Zhen, Ziyue, Warren, you can disagree with me. Without their inspiration, Thomas Edison, Sir Isaac Newton's, or Albert Einstein, or Mozart, Beethoven's, or Trotsky, they will not come up their inventions of the music or the things because they are inspire them to do something different. Then they create the aspiration to start to learn the music or to develop something. Then they are getting to be motivated because every time when they fail, they are inspired to see something coming back to the result. So I feel that inspirations that inspire you more than motivation and aspiration. But nevertheless, okay, as what we discussed here, I think aim. So now I will say Ichi, where is your aim? So when I say your aim, by now you should drill to your brain, all of you. Okay, Yang Zhen, what is your aspiration, inspiration, motivation? Agree? Agree, Qianru? Qianru, agree, Qianru, don't blur or don't blur. Because blur, I cannot see your facial expression. Okay? Warren, when can you get your camera ready? Any idea?
The school said somewhere in late April.
Late April,
Yeah.
Okay, 这样我可以看到你的庐山真面目了，哈哈哈哈。Okay, right. Let's move on to the next. Let's see whether how true it is. As you know, right from here, let's visit again. Aspiration is to succeed. Inspiration is to innovate. Motivation is to win. So without the inspiration to innovate or push you, as you know, next month, correct now, Ichi, Qianru, Ziyue, Hao Shen, and Warren, and Yang Zhen, and those of you are going to come in late. Next month is your exam, right? Oh, Ziyue. Right, next month is your exam, right? It's going to be so tough, right? Because if you guys are not going to put in your effort now, and touch wood, if one of you or not, I don't think here, if some of your classmates or somebody else in Sec2 did not do well for mid-year exam, what happened? They got an uphill task to climb, right? Correct now? Right, because it's going to take about 30%. But if you're this 30% is going to put in your pocket, the other 70%, which is the end of this year, it will be easier. And if your next 70% you score higher, you can go to triple science already. Okay, this is life. Nobody wants to be last in class. Okay, Seriously, nobody want to be last in class. If you think you want to mismanage to lead indifference attitude, don't care lah, and never mind lah. I still got time to study, then you are aimless already. What happens? Your result will 一落千丈. Okay? 所谓四面楚歌，满江红啊. So don't have this kind of attitude. I think now you start to have a plan already, to plan. Okay, just a quick one. Okay, so this is the one I think I shared with you, right? About, did I ask you to write down this? I know what I can do, so I never doubt myself. Did I tell you to write this? Please write this down now, somewhere, or you can change. One of my students said, Uncle Raymond, can I change now? Change what? I know what I can do, so I will never give up. Wow. I like that. Can So I would like you to copy. I mean, seriously, I wouldn't ask you to show in front of the camera, say that whether you copy or not. But I trust that you will copy this one, at least these statements. Okay, I know what I can do, so I never doubt myself. So don't give up, especially these few weeks is a very important week, all the way to the second week of May. Now, if you want to enjoy your June holidays, please work hand in hand with Uncle Raymond. So far, I'm a bit kind of disappointed. Maybe you all got a lot of things over your head. By the way, your CCA haven't stand out already? Or is it because of competition? I think some of you have competition if it's sports. But because I think some of you told me, oh, I'm busy with my work, I can't complete your homework. I'm so sorry. Okay, now I have to be very strict and very serious and really push you to the limit or beyond your limit, because if I don't do that, I don't think I will do justice to all of you here listening to my class. Okay, I cannot be too lenient. I have to do something to wake up your idea and move on. Why? Because let's move on to the next slide. So please write down if you can. I know what I can do, so I never doubt myself. This is the one I told you, no pain, no gains. I think this one, we did not go through this one. This one's something new, right? Oh, Yang Zhen, this one is something new, right, Yang Zhen? Right. Okay, Yang Zhen, can you read the A, then followed by Yi Qi, followed by Qian Ru, followed by Ziyue, and followed by Guoren. Okay, let's go. Attitude, Yang Zhen.
Attitude is to have a good attitude, a natural ability to do something, i.e. talent.
Okay, does anyone heard of this word before, seen of this word before? If not, please write down somewhere in your... Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks, thank you. You know why? Sorry, guys, thanks, who was telling me? Thanks, Guoren. You see, I was too concentrating on looking at one screen. Sorry, Kaiwan, sorry, Han Ling. I'm so sorry. Thanks for Guoren reminding me. Because I was too concentrating on two screens here. But the one who meet you guys is on this side of the screen. Okay, it's on my...
I've been chilling in the waiting room for like 5 minutes.
I'm so sorry. I was too busy talking about this. I'm so sorry. Thanks to Guoren. Thanks to Kaiwan telling Guoren. Thank you, Kaiwan. Okay, so I think Han Ling, you did not miss anything. Like Guoren, maybe you, Kaiwan, maybe you can look at it later on. Okay, but not much of the things that you lost. The main thing is we are talking about this one, Kaiwan. Okay, that you can copy down this one, Kaiwan. That I know what I can do, so I never doubt myself. Copy down somewhere on a piece of paper and paste it on the wall. Or if better still, if you can say, I know what I can do, so I never give up myself. Something like that. So this is a statement. So this one, we come back to this one here. Okay. So Yang Zhen, aptitude. What is the meaning of aptitude? If you have not seen this word before, aptitude, please write down. It's a very nice word to use.
I haven't seen.
You never seen it, so good. Write down. Okay. Yi Qi, have you seen this word before? Okay, write down. Qian Ru. Yo ha. Okay. Ziyue na? Ziyue, have you seen this word before? Yes or no? Warren, have you seen this word before? Aptitude?
Yeah.
Okay, since you've seen it, what is really the meaning of aptitude?
It's like something that you are apt at, hence the name aptitude. Apt means like you are good at something.
So can I say if someone is this guy is very apt as a terrorist? Does it mean good?
So it's like the quality has to be positive.
Very good. The quality must be positive, must be something that's a good vibes. your aptitudes towards learnings, your aptitudes towards a good attitudes in behavior, aptitudes towards a talent that you use for the good things, the good cause. For example, when you have this talent like playing music, maybe you can teach those children who are very poor, who can't afford to learn piano, for example, or drawing, or ballet class, or even wusu. Okay, so this is the word aptitude. It's very useful, and you will see it quite often later on. Okay, not now, not today. When you go on to other classes, when you see this word, oh, I see this word. What is aptitude? Thank you. 以及有的 behavior。凯文，这边有东西。你的嘴巴有东西。OK， 以及
Behavior is to carry out the basic personality types: optimistic, trusting, conscious, and values.
Yes. So you see people say, ayo, this Ichi behave really like a very bad girl. Or this Ichi behave very well, no? Wow, I never seen such a good girl. So the behavior is something to carry your personality. Then you say, hey, very confused. Isn't the same as the C, the character? No, you behave. That's called behavior. How you behave, how you look at people. Like for example, someone, you look at someone that is very dressed very badly, then you look at, oh yeah, this guy must be very poor, very uneducated. Then you behave yourself towards that person in a very rude manner, very pessimistic. No, my goodness, no, this is a hopeless case. But 所谓各花入各眼, right? A book cannot judge by its cover. Thank you, C, for 千如.
C for character. Character is to ensure to create the mental, moral, and maturity of you having the ability to deal effectively with difficult, unpleasant, or dangerous situations.
That's why the characters is to, you heard this, right? You heard people say, I would like to mold your characters. I want to develop character developments. You don't hear behavior development seldom, or you don't say mold your behavior, but the people use the word, I would like to mold your character. I would like to develop your characters. Okay, please develop the characteristics. Now, I say they use the word characteristic of certain things if you learn in PSLE science, right? So the word characters is very important. It's like more to how you not only behave yourself with the right attitude, but how you carry yourself. So for example, all the ladies okay, one day you marry to a 豪华, a very rich families. You have to behave how you eat, how you walk, how you talk, how you present yourself, how you go function with your husband, or when you're fetching your kids in the tuition center, in the ballet class, how you present yourself, how you dress yourself. I'm so sorry, I cannot take it. Those sometimes when I send my son for music or others, sorry, I know this is recording, I'm so sorry. It's not biasness or prejudice. I know you go to school. I think some mommy, the way they dress is like going to pasar. Nothing wrong with it, right? But the way they dress, I don't know, they carry themselves, can tell. And then the worst thing is seriously, I'm not against. Okay, Tianru, you know that some mommy wear until very short the shorts. Then the whole leg got tattoo. Then the whole hand got tattoo. Anything wrong, Kaiwen? Anything wrong, Yiziye? Anything wrong, Yang Zhen? Anything wrong now, Goran?
I don't think it's wrong because it is their choice. And I think they should be allowed to express themselves freely.
Okay. If you say that, I know this is your generation, Goran. Because I only to ask because I'm marking your ABCD later in your student performance appraisal. You say this is their choice. But you see, you're bringing your kids to a music center, to a tuition center. What will other parents and students think of it? When the parents teach them, inculcate the kind of characters and behavior. Oh, you must this. Then somebody say, Mommy, what about you? You look at my friend's mother, you see the whole body tattoo, also very good, and speak very well English. 你怎么讲? Then you tell me to dress nicely, all these things. Then what happens, Goran? Next time your daughter or your son or your grandchildren, they might not have tattoo, but they behave differently. How is it? Where is the ethical value? That's what I'm saying. Goran, no offense. Yes, they have their choice, they have their freedoms to express their behavior. But the characters, to me, I will have a discount already. Goran, so let's say now you are a HR director. You want to employ, or you're the CEO of a company or what, or some big shot, or your boss. Will you want to employ this kind of lady with mostly tattoo to involve in one of your departments, Goran?
Honestly, right, I don't think that tattoos are like tattoos can show their character or attitude. I think it's more like a form of art. So like in order to see if I can employ them, I need to interview them first and see if their attitude and behavior is good and their character and discipline and all that. I have to see if they're good. And like I cannot judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, true. But do you know in police officer, nobody's supposed to have tattoo? No?
Isn't that like a job requirement for half the things?
Yes, you have to. Sad to say, not sad, cannot use the word sad to say, good to say, not sad to say, sorry. Good to say that, when I was enrolled in the police force, they checked me whether I have a tattoo or they checked me whether I was in the gangsterism or all this. Thank God. Last time nearly was, then out of it, so not involved. If not, I tell you, I won't be in the force. So that is why, Warren, you're not wrong to say that. Let's ask one more person. Okay, how about Ziyue? What do you think? Do you want to employ someone like this with a lady with half of her body are being tattooed? Ziyue, please stop. Yes, Ziyue. Hello, I can't hear you.
I think it depends on like what the tattoo is.
Sorry, your mic a bit far away from your mouth.
I think it depends on what the tattoo is. Let's say the tattoo is something that like strongly shows some opinion, then I think it's like they're trying to show that let's say they're saying something like supporting something that's not good, then if the tattoo has this kind of idea, then probably not. But if the tattoo is just a normal tattoo, then it should be fine. But I'm not very sure.
Okay. All right. Any more? Any more? I can't see your face. I don't know whether you're shaking your head or nodding your head. Sorry. That's all. Okay. Ziyue, you know why I laughed? Not because I'm being sarcastic to what you said. I laughed because 2 days ago, my elder son went to tattoo on his shoulder here. You know what he put? Yeah, seriously, Kaiwan, on the shoulder here. He has a few tattoos. But the tattoo, no, like those dragon, Pokemon, Digimon, all this.
Why would someone tattoo a Pokemon on their face?
Never know. You never know. I told you one of my students yesterday. I told you, right? One of my students is a tattoo artist, right?
Yes, you have.
So Ziyue, you are right, no? Because sometimes they want to express something. Especially my son told me, I was a bit annoyed and irritating when he said he want to go for tattoo. But the moment he said that, I want to tattoo a name called Hero. Okay, so Hero, fine. So in case, Uncle Raymond has a dog, right, Kaiwan? So after many years, the dog will bye-bye, right? Right, Kaiwan? Right, bye-bye, right? So when the dog died, my son said, I would like to tattoo the space there for my dog called Chio and for remembrance. And since this is the first dog that we have, that's what you say, not Ziyue. People tattoo for a reason, like Warren, correct? Like tattoo for a reason. I can't see whether you know, no. But people tattoo for a reason, like to create some awareness, attention, and to give their own the remembrance. Right? Yeah, then I agree with you. Okay, so thanks for the two of you. Okay, let's talk about D. Who is supposed to be D? Is it Ziyue or is it Ziyue? D?
D is for discipline. Is to give your 101% devotion to whatever you intend to embark on, and your passion in doing something you like to do.
So before you can derive your D, in JC and Poly and university, when you get a D, it's a good thing, no? Do you know not, Kaiwan? Do you know not, Yang Chen? What do you think D means in university? Yang Chen?
I don't know, but I don't think it's A is good, B is bad.
No. What do you think? If let's say you are a professor, you want to give a D to a student, but the whole thesis that the student wrote is absolutely awesome, brilliant. You give him a D. So what does this D refers to, Yang Chen?
Distinction?
Yeah, you saw his answer already. You are right. It's distinction. Oh, 对吗？凯文 and Yang Zhen and all of you right? Correct. Distinction, is it better than A? Is it better than A? Yeah, Kaiwan. So remember, so you see, in a higher level learning, your D means good, but in your Sec 1, Sec 2, D means no good. No. Even the worst thing, in primary school or in kindergarten, D means no good. And then in E, it means you feel already, but in university, E still considered a just pass. So ladies and gentlemen, please, before Quarren start the E, your 5 finger, the first 5 alphabet is the most important in your life. So treat it very seriously. So before you can get the E, you see, you must have a discipline first in order to achieve your ABC. Back to you, Quarren. Oh, bro, you call me bro. Hey, hello, bro. Bro, in primary school, I was in the D class.
By D class, is it class D, like just an alphabet, or like actually bad class?
Yes, I'm sad to say during my primary school, I was in the F class. Warren, you D. Kaiwan, you D, I F. You know F, that is every time when I play, last time I remember when I was in primary 2, 2F. Wow, 2F. Not my fault though. My primary 1 was okay, but because Warren, I transferred school. Okay, so they put me in the last class. But after that, I went to 3A, 4A, and 5B, 6B. So in my generation, in my era, it's here and Tianru. My generation DEF is the shit class. It's the worst class. So I don't know about y'all. In fact, in my secondary school, they don't want A, B, C, D, E. They don't say set 1A, set 1B, or set 1, 2E1, 2E2, 2E3. Then 2E5, the worst class one. Number 5, the last express class. Or 2A1, last IP class, lousy class. So they change, Kaiwan. They change to what? A for agape, B for beautiful, C for charisma. You get what I mean now? Then E
D for dumb.
D for dumb. Okay, our class is by subject combi. Oh, okay. Now they change already. Sad to say, not sad lah. It's I want to reserve these comments to put it that way. Because of the new PSLE's scoring system, I get very frustrated of this new system. Okay, no choice. We are living into the new era. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Koran.
Excellence is where at the end of your results, you will receive an extraordinary lifelong learning medal infinity.
Exactly. You know what, Koran? All of you are Yang Zhen. You see, those Hitler general, wow, their batch here got a lot one. You know, the North Korea, especially the North Korea, the batches are all one no stop. Oh, I think the way they walk are very heavy. I think they're wearing a metal bra. Okay, so these are all the metal they're holding is to show their excellence, like correct or Yang Zhen? Right? Every metal they achieve, they got award is to show their excellency, right? So same thing, guys. How many excellent awards and reward have you achieved so far in your life? If you have completed a lot, like you, for example, Scout, you got a few. I'm always like that. I'm always a paper.
Only have 7.
7 not bad already. So imagine you're from primary 1 to now set 1. You just average it out every year 1 medal. So in order to achieve like a result like this, is considered very good. Why? Because I'm a very paper chase person. You know what is a paper chase? Anyone can tell me?
Focusing on the results.
Okay. How about Ziye? What is paper chase? Ichi, what is paper chase?
I don't know.
No IDK. I say my class no IDK. I will deduct mark one. Qianru, you don't say IDK next time. You say I think chasing the paper. Something like that. Reverse reading ma. Correct or not? Don't say IDK. Qianru, what is paper chase? Don't Google. Qianru, what is paper chase?
I think it is to keep reminding someone.
Reminding someone, okay? A paper chase is chasing for degree, chasing for more degree, more paper, more certificate. Okay, right now, a paper chase is to chase for more certificates. So if by the time you finish your first university degree, will you want to chase for your master, your doctorate, your PhD, or more degree? Okay, that's called, bless you. Okay, so it's called excellence. Wow, you sneeze until your saliva also come to my mouth, my face, and wow, very bad. Wow, it's very fast. Very far away. Okay, so ABC, that's what we are talking about here. So this is one, please take note, you must have all these ingredients for your coming exam for the next 6 months or longer. Now, okay, let me show you this for Kaiwan. Kaiwan. So today, you got 8. I hope this is the last lesson you have. You got 8, 7, 7.9, and A. But because of you, torture Uncle Raymond, you finish all your entire homework for last week, you got 1. Okay, but if let's say next week, you didn't do at all, I will put 2. Then I put 3, then I put 1. You get me? So your parents will look at you, Kaiwan, wait some more last on week 3, you never do your homework. How come you do half? How come you got to do 1? Sorry, all this is really black and white. I don't want to hide. I don't want to be dishonest. Even I give you 5 homework, you do 1 homework is considered 3. But if I give you 2 homework or even 1 homework, 1 homework you don't.
In theory, it's actually considered 20% done.
No. Listen first. Even I give you 1 homework, like tonight, I give you 1 homework only. And if let's say Kaiwan didn't do, you still consider 2. So if you are doing 20% of it, I will still consider 3. As long as you write something, do something, you consider 3. 明白吗? But for this clown here, I'm sorry, for this guy here, not this clown. For this
emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Okay, sorry, Kaiwan. Just to draw your attention. So Kaiwan, you got 1 already. So this one will definitely you'll score more than 8 point something already. Okay? Right. You're close to the leaderships already. Some student ask me, Uncle Raymond, you are forcing me to do my homework. I can tell you right to your face now. Yes, I am. No choice. I think I'm being too lenient for not giving you a lot of freedom. So I have to do this to show justice to your work. So sorry, children. So please take note. Okay, this is what I want to show you. So last lesson, no, but this one, 1. So this one, Kaiwan, is the last week lesson homework. Okay, now I think is Hao Xuan coming in already? Hao Xuan, if you are in, please turn on your camera. Hao Xuan, do you receive my PDF format?
No, not yet.
No, I sent to the group chat already, my dear.
Yeah, but I don't think I was inside when you sent it.
No, but when you are inside, I sent, to be honest. 不用紧，我再 send 多一次。No problem. 小事。Now I send. You must open the PDF format because we are doing a test. Okay. 1, 2, 3, send. 1, 2, 3. Got it already?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, sir. Please turn on your camera. If not, you affected your SPA.
Okay, on.
I didn't see your face. Thank you. All right. So let's go through this homework here. This one, let me ask. So far, nobody handing this one yet. Right, the no direction, this homework, nobody handing except Kaiwan. Later we'll go through with Kaiwan's homework. And then this one here. Also, Kaiwan, you do number 1, well done. Very interesting story. How I wish I got this special gift. Wow, can turn back the clock and go back. Wow, I'd be better than Qin Shi Wang. Okay, now this is the one here, okay? So this one is a bit blur. So what I'm going to do now, if you have the PDF format, I hope you all can open. Hi, Hao Xuan. So let's go through the questions. So please open out your PDF format while opening mine. Okay, let's open up. Please open out your file. I'm going to open up the questions for you all to do now.
So we have 1 hour to finish this, do we?
No. Less than that, so sorry to tell you.
Wait, I just realized something. You only sent us the question page. I mean the
No, I didn't send you the
text.
questions. I didn't send you the questions.
Yeah, this one.
I did not send it because this is a test. Okay, I'm so sorry. Now I'm going to show you the question. You guys have to use your handphone or your PDA. That means from now on, you must have two functions to use. Okay, so these are the 4 questions. Please do now. I will not go through the answer here. I will expect you to write on a piece of paper. In fact, all of you have handphone now, right? Except Yang Zhen and Hao Xian. Okay, all of you have handphone. So the best is that what you need to do now, once you finish question 1 to 4, straight away use your handphone and send it to me. All right, so Yang Zhen, okay, if you don't mind, okay, you can send to Uncle Raymond's handphone. If not, then you can send into the chat group here. If not, on the Google Classroom. Same as Hao Xian now. Okay, Hao Xian. So let's do the 4 question now. You got 5 to 6 minutes to do. So open out the file, look at the pictures. Remember the 4 corners, the 4 corners of the picture. Use the 4 corners. Use the 4 corners to do it. This month is whole month. It will be test like that. Okay. So Harling, yesterday you test on the international business, right? Very interesting, something new. So Uncle Raymond will be coming out something like all these kind of funny kind of tests. Of course, I still have to follow your school syllabus, your exam syllabus at times, okay? Warren, are you okay? Because I can't see your face so far. If you're okay, show the thumbs up. No need to reply me. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Ziya, I know you're there. Next time, Ziya, if it's okay, you can find a background similar to Tianru, or at least to Yang Zhen or Hao Xian one, okay? Hao Xian, that one is your daddy, just now. Wow, your daddy more handsome than you. Sorry.
Can agree.
Yang Zhen, you are supposed to complete all the 5 questions, if possible. Okay, all the 5 questions. Because
I know. I'm just sending them in different bits.
oh, you know why? Because I may not be able to see your answer when I switch off when I lock off my Zoom. That's the problem, you see. I might miss your answer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can see your answer now, but later I might forgot because those students will send to me. I may mark over the weekends or on Monday. Okay.
Oh, and then I think I can make a.
So it's best that
Stop.
you can send to the Google Classroom or you can send to my handphone.
Wait, after I'm done, I'm gonna copy and put it in the Google Docs.
Up to you, yeah. But it's best that you can use your hand to write instead of type.
Okay.
So remember this one I told many of you before. Use the prata, right? Remember the prata. What is the purpose? Whether this visual graphic is reliable. Who is the target audience? 3 different types of audience. What is the tagline in the pictures? And the last A will be a list of 8 W and 1 H. And this definitely will be very significant to use for your history and your geography lesson. I will mute my mic for the time being.
Is it a number? The one you sent? Is that the number that you send your one?
Yeah, my handphone number.
Oh,
And when you saw my emoji, no? Full marks for you, Kaiwan. This month you continue like that. Next month continue like that. Starbucks vouchers on you. I just went to Starbucks today. Guess what, Kaiwan? I met my ex-colleague. Then she can recognize me. I was wearing my cap, this cap. I was wearing this cap. Okay. Then I was putting on a mask. Then she can recognize me. Hey, Uncle Raymond. I say, oh my goodness, you can recognize this ugly fat woman with a cap on. So she was helping me on the, okay, Starbucks well, how it works is that I need to send this e-gift via email to you. And when you receive it, then you claim it, and then you got the voucher and go to Starbucks to claim your e-gift. Very fast, Kaiwan, well done. Okay, done already, The best is now I move on. You can take a picture. Okay, take a picture first.
All
Then
right.
I move on. Agree? Take a picture first, because I got a lot of things to share with you, so don't mind. Now, there's the things of the not hiccup or this, but there's the things that Zoom. Because I can't see everyone's whether you finish, because I have to move on to the next one, and the next one is more important. All right. Okay, I give you 1 more minute. Thanks for Yang Zhen and Kai Wen who give me the answer. One of them is by the group chat, the Zoom chat, and the other one is by WhatsApp. Thank you. How Xuan, I can't see your face. The best is write on the foolscap paper. Use your handphone to scan, send a JPEG, and WhatsApp to me. That's the best. Then I can download and put in the Google Classroom. Right? That's the best. So Kaiwan, the only thing now for you is I have to highlight everything from what you type and then paste it into Microsoft Words and put it into Google Classroom. It's okay. Okay, maybe no need Google Classroom, but I'll put it in my database to prove that you submit the homework. Okay, thank you. In 3, 2, 1. Hao Xuan. Hello. The way you type one whole chunk there, no, Han Ling. How can I know which answer is which answer? You are writing a paragraph. Okay, thanks. Very good. I saw the answer. Yeah, good. Smart guy, sent to me alone. Okay, thank you, Han Ling. Thanks for Han Ling. Yang Zhen. I need to send to my group first before I miss out anything. What do you see now on the screen?
We see the question.
Huh?
The questions, the first 4 questions.
Okay. Okay, then, no more. Okay, this is serious, huh? I will expect you guys to turn on your mic, even you can't hear me, because I'm going to test you for your oral. So you jolly well have to read it loud and clear. First 3 paragraphs, total how many paragraphs? Okay, 11 now. Okay, first 2 paragraphs, very easy, short and easy. Whoever want to go first, you will got advantage. Whoever unmute your mic and read, then you are the first one. Who want to start first?
All right, I can start first. No, you can go ahead.
Do you want to start first?
Yeah.
It's fine, you can go ahead.
Me?
Lady first lah, honey.
That's
You start
literally
first.
what I said.
It's okay, you can start first.
Wow, okay, honey.
Bro. We got a third sister, y'all. No, I won't go. I won't do it. Mama scolded her loudly. You are worthless nothing. You're an embarrassment to our ancestors. These were ugly words, but not uncommon.
Well done.
Third sister.
Okay, the first 2 paragraphs only, I mentioned. Well done. You give the kind of, you see, using the DAT, you give a dialogue, you create an atmosphere, and then you give the kind of the tonality. No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't do it. You're worthless nothing. You're an embarrassment to our ancestor. 你真是丢脸啊！你丢进我们祖宗18代。That's the tone. Then what is the expression, the ending that it is? You make the readers want to read on. And paragraph 3, can I get the guys to read first? Is it okay for ladies? All right. Noah, Qianru, you want to read first? Okay, Qianru, you read first.
Third sister was pushed into the room, but as soon as she fell to the floor, she clambered to her feet, ran to a corner, and cowered there. Her eyes darted frantically around the room, looking for a place to hide. She was trapped, and nothing could stop the inevitable. Mama and Aunt advanced on her. She made one final effort to scramble under their outstretched arms, but elder sister grabbed her.
Well done. I like the way you pronounce the word corner with the R sound, R-S-T-L-Y. But when you read the F-E-E-T, 麻烦你, this one I will not penalize you, Qianru, don't worry. Okay, for Ziyuan, all of you already under the creative 1 marks already. Well done. Okay, Hao Xuan, I think you better turn on your camera, if not you will affect your SPA. So, Qianru, when you pronounce the word feet, 你要拉长那个音哦，那个音调 feet. So she clambered to her feet, ran to a corner and cowered there. Her eyes darted fanatically around the room. Double O, okay? 拉长那个音. Thank you. Who is number 4, please? Yang Zhen.
Wait, Raymond, do we also have to write this and send it to you?
To write what, sorry?
To write this one, the current thing.
Yeah, you need to read out. You read. Yeah, you need to read.
Okay. The whole one.
Sorry, this is an oral test. So you better put on your best because I'm going to grade you. Thank you.
The whole while, third sister screamed. A few times an arm broke free, only to be restricted again. For 1 second, Mama loosened her grip on third sister's foot, and soon that entire leg failed. The long bandage trailing through the air like an aerobat's ribbon. My cousin, beautiful moon, and I were horrified. This was not the way someone in our family should act.
Beautiful moon in Chinese 就是美月 I think I will be using the 美月. Okay, I don't know what is there. Don't give me the answer yet. I don't know what are the hell and what are they doing to the foot of the third sister. Must be very nasty and must be very excruciating. Oh my goodness, so painful. Okay, Hao Xuan, are you ready to turn on your camera? I've been repeating myself many times, Hao Xuan.
Sorry, I'm just back.
No, if you are back, please let me know.
Yeah, I just came back.
No, just now I saw your face. What?
Yeah, I went away and then came back.
Oh no, you went away, must tell me. But
Yeah, I put in the chat.
You did
Yeah.
What is AFK?
Away from keyboard.
Say properly lah. I thought I after work for a while. or away from keyboard. Okay, now I learned something. Thank you, sir. So my fault. So I won't deduct mark. It's my fault. Okay, so since number 5, I won't let you read so easy. How Xuan, you wait long. Okay. Let Yi Qi, number 5.
Finally, Mama finished her task. She threw that sister's wrapped food to the floor, stood, looked down at her youngest daughter with disgust, and spat out a single word, worthless.
哟，你骂人哦，这么谦虚 ，so nice so gentle one 讨厌，虚伪。
Isn't it disgust? It's not angry, right?
Yeah, it's also angry and disgust. Worthless，真是没有用。嘿 ，know that kind of tone?
Yeah.
你懂意思吗？
Yeah.
是喊的，他 angry and agony and very feeling very disgusted。哎呀，真是的你，哎，不要讲你啊。That kind of thing. Don't, oh my goodness, for goodness sake, why are you? Oh, I just can't believe it, man. So, E.T., when you are reading the F-I-N-A-L-L-Y, the first word, can you do it again one more time? You see, you have a lot of double word, double L, double O, double O, double O again. So you read very well, but halfway through, you're not very good. So one more time, please.
Finally, Mama finished her task. She threw that sister's wrapped food to the floor, stood, looked down at her youngest daughter with disgust, and spat out a single word, worthless.
Yes, worthless. So Floor stood, looked down at her youngest daughter with disgust. So finally, so you must the finally, double L, 终于, okay, 终于, so finally, well done. Okay, next one, I will get back to Kaiwan.
None of us slept that night, but whatever we felt was twice as bad on the second day. All 3 of us tried to rip our bindings, but only third sister actually freed her foot. Mama beat her on her arms and her legs, wrapped the foot, and made her walk an extra 10 rounds around the room as punishment.
Oh my goodness, the mother must be sadist, man, Kaiwan.
By the way, Uncle Raymond, it's pronounced sadist.
No, I pronounce sadist.
No, it was like 2 weeks ago, I think. Me and my friends had a big argument about how to pronounce it, but in the end, we went to Google it, and the official pronunciation for both English, British English and American English is sadist. I don't like to pronounce the word sadist. Just like the same, people like to pronounce anti, right? I pronounce anti. Okay, so how do you pronounce data? D-A-T-A, right? Data.
No, Australian pronounce data. Seriously, Australian pronounce as data. Then I tell them I like roti prata. So these different pronunciations. I would prefer to pronounce sadist or sadist. Okay, anyway, this is some crazy mommy who doing this to the daughter. What are they actually doing, Kaiwan? Do you know?
Wait, I think I know.
Wait. Don't say the answer. Wait. Okay, wait. 7 and 8. Can we have who else has not read? 以前你读了哦，千如读了，子月读了吗？
Not yet.
Okay, 7, 8, literature student, right?
Huh?
You don't have to me. So you better show your literatures. Okay, this one short and but a bit difficult. Let's go.
One day, as I made one of my trips across the room, I heard something crack. One of my toes had broken. Mama's eyes zeroed in on me. Move, progress is finally made.
That's all. Can you do number 8 again?
Move, progress is finally made.
Move. Progress is finally made. Very sarcastic for mom and feel very good. Like the mom has achieved something that he has tortured his daughter so well, and finally the toe is broken. It's a good news. Where the hell the mama, when they hear the children broke their toes, they are so happy. Kaiwan. 头脑进水，这个 mother. Thank you, Ziyue. All right, number 9. Who's turn? You will be Warren.
I felt my broken toes under the weight of every step I took, for they were loose in my shoes. The freezing weather did not begin to numb the excruciating sensations that raged through my entire body.
Oh, this girl, this poor author has been going through I can't use the word from head to toe. I would say head to toe, even the toe and the feet or the foot himself are having a pain. But I think the head has causing him the numbness of migraine. Recently got one Kiss 92 DJ, he was, can't remember his name. He was kind of excruciating pain or migraines until nearly his face got a slur and start to kind of show signs of strokes. And now he was really hospitalized, and the doctor saying nearly got half of the body got stroke. So this kind of really head to toe pain. And recently got two gangsters fighting in Boon Lay Drive, taking the parang, go down and slash people. Just now a news was shown that in Tanling hawker center, another guy take a stick with a nail on the stick, go and hit someone. Another, I don't know why recently people like to use this type of things. Too many violence. How Xuan, your turn?
Which one? 10.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful Moon's toes broke a few days later, but third sister's toes simply refused to. Mama sent elder brother to find small stones that could be wrapped against third sister's toes for extra pressure. On the days where our buildings were removed, we could see differences between our feet and third sister's. The fluid that oozed from her body and had spilled through the bandages had taken on a new and different smell. Her skin shone as pink as a flower.
Oh my goodness. Can I use the word in Chinese? 臭气熏天 smelly food, 香港脚 Oh my goodness, I don't know what is going on. Let's hold on to it. Okay, last but not least, I would like who else to read? Okay, Yang Zhen. The last paragraph.
Cecily's condition worsened over the next few days. Her skin burned, her eyes glittered with water, and she developed a persistent high fever. Her round face worn into sharp angles. Elder sister rubbed her legs, trying to give her some relief. Without help, elder sister pulled third sister's leg up to her knee so she could massage the cleft directly.
It's pronounced as massage. Thank you.
Massage the cleft directly. That was when we saw the brutal red stripes that rose from underneath her bindings, snaked their way up her leg, and disappeared back under her pants. The same red stripes were found on her other leg too.
Thank you. Snowflower and the Secret Fan by Lisa C. Yes, this is the binding of the foot during the Qing Dynasty. 把那个脚所谓三寸金莲听过三寸金莲吗 Okay, that's what Kai Wen is saying. Is that what you're saying, Yang Zhen, that you're going to say? Yang Zhen.
Yeah, they bend their foot to a smaller version because it's similar good.
Why do they want to do that? Kai Wen, thank you so much.
Because one of the emperors, I think is his concubine.
Yes.
Have a small foot and he really like it. And then all the nobility start doing it, and then it spreads to the population.
That's one. Another saying was they worried that they have this kind of big leg, they will run away. Another story talk about being a small foot is like wearing court shoe. The high heel. Now the ladies, especially the Lady Gaga, or those are celebrity wear the 8 inches high heel. I don't know how they walk. No, seriously. Don't laugh. Uncle Raymond last time used to use, can I use the word try to wear the high heels and walk? I tell you, seriously, I really admire girls with walking with high heels. Seriously, I don't know how you all walk like seriously, so painful, but they say it's nice, it looks elegant, it looks beautiful. But I think girls, thank God you're born in this era. Imagine you're born 200 years ago. You guys have to go and binding your legs at least 3 inches. Good goodness, how do you walk? Not only it's so smelly, it's so small, it's so disgusting. You know why I say that, Kai Wen? Because my wife, great-grandmother used to do that. Okay, and she told me it's really beyond imaginations, beyond recognitions of the food. So anyway, this story, so I will use this. So this story is talking about how the daughter went through that kind of pains because it's a custom, it's a traditional things that they have to do. It's only for the rich people, they will buy their food. So to look more nicer and look more better, look more high class. Sadly, it's not true until what you say, right, Kai-Wen? Now they don't practice that. Imagine, Kai-Wen, if your sister and your mother or your cousin, lady cousin practice that, will you go against it, Kai-Wen? Yeah. I mean, no need to ask the girl. The girls confirm will not like it, man. Seriously. I don't know how they walk, man. Seriously, with so small feet, like, honey, agree, honey. Right. Yang Chen, will you want your mom, your sister, or lady cousin, or your wife to be so small? No, right? Seriously, I can't imagine. And then do you know there's this group of people in Myanmar where they put a lot of ring on their neck and their neck is so long? You know that? There's this group of people, their neck, they put a lot of ring, and then their neck is very long. And then some of them put a piece of plate under their lips, very big. They call it beautiful. Oh, okay, fine, thank you. I cannot take it. Okay, girls and boy, I think I sent the PDF to you already, right? Ready? We're going to do these questions. Ready? I'm going to show you the question now. You may start doing it. Same thing. My advice is, okay, I think we can see all from 1 to 11, 5 to where? 5 to 11. Okay, just nice. Okay, number 7 is 1 mark. Let's do it now. Warren, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Remember your master and three stay, whether you're IP, Express, or NA, always take note. Uncle Raymond told you before, right? Always circle the master and then underline the slave, circle the first word, and then underline. Okay? Ziye, are you there? I can't see your face. Thank you. Can you move a bit down? Yeah. Qianru also don't mind. Thank you. Yes, thank you. This is test, don't mind. So I would like to see at least 3/4 of your face if possible. Thank you. Thank you, Qianru. I received your answer in good hand. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sporan. The best is to write. You know why? Because you are doing your exam next month writing. So I know it's type is okay, but the best is really to write. Since you can just take a picture and send to me, why don't you write? So at least I can see your handwriting. And one of you, if your handwriting is good, you got the best handwriting award. Okay, thank you. Are you okay now, Hao Xuan? Mr. Hao Xuan, are you okay? Can I see your full
Yes.
face?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I know I heard your feeling, okay, Hao Xuan? I know you're not handsome than your husband, than your father. Sorry.
I'm not gay.
Yeah, no, sorry, I say too fast. Slip on my tongue. But please stay on the screen, right? Thank you. You finished already?
No. Quite confused on some question. I'm trying to figure it out.
If you try, you will cry. Don't try. Do your utmost best. Remember the aim, AIM. Remember, if there's 2 marks, I expect you to give me 2 sentences. Okay? 2 sentences, 2 solid sentences. Especially for question number 6, will be 100% will be tested whether you express IP. Any student might be tested in your O level, might be giving 2 examples, 1 example. So when they say show your evidence and ideas, you have to quote and then we give your explanation. This one will sure come out in your O level one. These type of questions. Confirm job stand inside, even with IP students also. I think a few of them send your answer already, yeah, but I think you better go through your question number 6 and also question number 9 and number 8 also. Just a little tips to you. We still have 3 more minutes to go before I move to the next few questions. Okay, no worry, no stress. This is just a warm-up to give you some ideas, practice the paper. Right, so I move on to the next.
Sure, but this is just a warm-up. Do you mean that we have more?
No, it's also considered a test.
I mean, like, I was gonna ask by this.
Wait, Uncle Raymond, I didn't
just a
see
warm-up.
question 10.
Do you mean that you have more questions?
Wait. Very confused. Who is talking to who now? Yang Zhen first.
Wait, I didn't see question 10. Can I see the question?
Question what?
No, question 10.
12, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, question 12, please, children. Question 12. So, Han Ling, what do you say?
It's not important.
No lah, you say something, cannot say no important. I'm so sorry, interrupt your conversation. What do you say?
But you said this was just a warm-up. I was gonna ask if you have more questions, but you just flip the page on.
Okay, you know mock test, mock test also got mark 嘛，对不对? So we still have the warm up. We still need to know to gauge you your benchmark 嘛，对不? Correct 啦，对吗? So must at least you know where you stand 嘛. So it's still grading lah. Okay, don't mind. Thanks for the question. What do you mean by must we finish everything in this lesson? I don't get you. You need to. Sorry. Yes, Warren.
Is it that like we have to finish all the questions by the end of the lesson?
Yes. I'm so sorry to say if you are face to face, not okay. I should not use the word sorry. Thanks, Warren, for the questions. For future, yes. You will not take 1.5 hours to do this. I don't think it's fair. But with reading face-to-face, in fact, most of my students are doing face-to-face with me. We have a classroom. It's really from, like, let's say we start at 8 o'clock. You will really continue to, I will pass the paper to them. I will walk around from 8 o'clock. They will do until 9:45 or 9:55. Depends. If it's 1 hour and 50 minutes, they will really complete. Even they finish at 1 hour and 30 minutes, you still got some time. They still have to really sit there and go through the questions. Okay, this is to prepare you for the real exam. The way of the time management, the way of making your good behavior, to sit there and really have an optimistic view of doing the whole paper, okay, and consciously and this in a disciplined manner. So yes, I will answer your question, Warren. Yes, we have to. Because honestly, some of you are very disciplined. You can do it at home at a certain time. Take a stopwatch or your handphone, press a stopwatch or set a timer. 1 hour and 30 minutes, complete, hand in. Okay, just now was hang. So Coran, did I miss some conversation with you just now? Coran,
No, I don't think so.
did you hear what I said just now? Sorry, or it was lagging just now?
What did you say just now?
I was saying that yes, you need to complete every questions, regardless of how it is, because if you do face-to-face with Uncle Raymond, usually the student will start from 8 o'clock and end about 9:45 to 9:55 or even 10 o'clock. So usually I will go by the exam format, 1 hour and 40 minutes or 1 hour and 50 minutes. So whether you like it or not, the students will come to my class face-to-face. I'll give this paper for them, the full set of paper, they will complete it. So for you guys, because it's go by bit, portion by portions. So yeah, and some of you are very hardworking. You can bring the whole paper home and do it, and use a handphone or stopwatch to make the timer, and very diligently with good behavior to do the whole entire paper. Yes, but not many can do that, because sometimes you'll get distracted. You might do a few questions, stop, then 1 hour later do another few questions, or then next day you complete the rest of the paper. So I don't want this kind of behavior. I don't want this kind of attitude. I want to have a discipline. That means you sit there, and this is a very exam focus. Okay. So that's to answer your question. Yes, it's a must. Okay. Next, this question here, I told you before, right? That every sentence, the beginning of each sentence of each paragraph, please bracket it, because that sentence itself will give you some key topics or key ideas or key informations of how are you going to talk about complain, fearful, determined. What is this? I can't see the word. Enraged, defiance, and resign. So Harley, to answer your question also, this is a so-called a warm-up, a mock test. The next round, I might give you the question first, but please don't do, I'm not sure yet. I might give you the passage without the questions, okay, for you to read through. Then I will give you the question like this. Then you're supposed to, if you can have the chance, you can print out. If not, you write on the full scat paper with your own handwriting, no typing. Okay, and then you just submit by Google Classroom, or by my handphone, or by my email. So these 3 ways to submit. That will be the next round. So this is now a warm-up session. Thank you. Next week, I'll be teaching you summary skills, the most important skill. In fact, for the IP student, please do not absent yourself. for whatever reason, because the summary skill will give you the ideas of how to answer and then the different types of questions. So next week, we'll be going through the answer. Depends on how I see it. I may go through the answer in a very fast one, or maybe I just give you the answer and then you go through it. I will see how it goes. I taught you before, is it, Kaiwan? Is it the summary skill? Or in your class, huh? Okay, good. So you say it's very important. So my summary skills format, maybe you can take a look next week, Kaiwan, to see, because I got 3 different skills of summary, how to use summary skill. So maybe you can share with the class next round. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Then you compare, Kaiwan, to see which one is easier for you to use it and manipulate your summary skill. Question 16, please pay attention. When you put paragraph 1, if you think complain, go and find any words that related to complain or not. If you put paragraph 3, enraged, do you see anyone that is angry or outrageous or feel very angry about things? Okay, defiant, you should know what I mean by defiance. And please be honest, don't use your handphone and type the word enraged meaning. Complaints, then you type Google, don't use handphone, please. Integrity and honesty. Kaiwan, I'm very proud of your school doing summary now. Because some of them will do after June holiday, that will be too late. Okay, summary need at least 6 months to practice. So I'm very proud of your school doing that. Well done. The way you put your bottle like that, very cute, Kaiwan. Like little baby like that. After finishing the milk bottle, Mommy, nang, finish. Smile lah, why you so serious, Kaiwan? Are you done?
No way.
Wow, Warren, you did it last year. Set 1, serious?
Yeah, I mean, like not like this, but like as in we are given a passage and we have to summarize the passage in 60 words.
Okay, my dear, did your teacher give you a formula to do it?
I don't really remember, but I don't think so.
Okay, whatever it is, children, all of you listening, any teacher will do summary skill, whatever method they are going to embark on, please write it down, burn it and drill it, because this summary skill is not only for your set 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be very super useful all the way to your adulthood. Especially some of you who want to be a lawyer or even a doctor or whatever. This summary skill is going to be super important. Okay, don't miss out any of these summary skills. If not, you will regret, really regret. I'm telling you, it's very serious. Okay, how to say is AFK? Steady, I know how to use AFK already.
I mean, like, everyone knew that back in 2017.
I don't know how to use that.
No, but like, sure, TikTok wasn't invented in 2017. Nobody used Facebook in 2017. You have an excuse. Even I didn't know what that meant until like 2 years ago.
Hello, brother, not you. I'm calling someone else. Kaiwan, you just sent me the answer. Well done. But the question, one of them is 2 marks. Very short. Very short one. Must be a bit long one. Okay? Don't mind. You hate me, I also don't care. Wow. Number 16. You got all wrong. No, I just pulling your leg. I like to see your face. WTF? You sure not? No, okay. Of course got wrong lah, but I won't tell you which one. Fair enough. But of course got right also lah. I also don't tell you. Then Kai will say, then you shut up lah. 你讲等于没有讲。所以我要跟你讲，就是因为我要你再有时间 go through it， 再 check， 懂吗？ Is in comprehension, is speed is important, but accuracy and meticulous and eye for detail is more important. That's why it's called comprehension, especially a summary skill. Now you have my text C, right? The next text. Go and read it and go and analyze what kind of summary exam next week I will be giving you. Right? So pay attention to the last passage. By hook or by crook, you jolly well read the last passage. Well, today's the oral. Some of you are doing very well. Some of you are okay, you know. Because my expectation for oral is very high. So you know, some of them okay. I'm not very pleased with it. I don't want to mention the names here. I don't want to mention who is there. I don't mention it's Han Ling. I never mentioned Han Ling.
Wait, what?
No. I never mentioned you. I didn't say it's you. I never mentioned about Yi Qi also. I never mentioned Yi Qi also. I never mentioned about Yang Zhen also. I never mentioned about Ziyue and Qian Ru and Warren and Kai Wen. I never mentioned. I'm very sly, right? You must be more sly than Uncle Raymond in order to survive in the real world. Guys, okay, got 1 more minute. I'm going to close shop.
Wait, I'm having a lot of problem trying to get the thing.
Oh, that's your problem, not my problem.
If it's, I will send you as soon as I can, which is probably going to be after class.
Don't need to send me immediately, children. Zoom is all about HIST. Honesty, integrity, sincerity, and trustworthiness. And if you want to put the ORY, history, you need to be very organized. And when you submit your answer, you must be righteous. Right? Cannot be hanky-panky and cheat me. And why, you must always, yes, I can do it. In Zoom, I can do it. That's a yes. Okay? So no need to, like some of you has handing the answer to me already. It's not about speed, it's about accuracy and meticulous and be very eye for detail. That's what I want. Okay? Right, we got another few more minutes. I think I'm going to stop now. When Kai Wen is back, we're going to do it. Ziyue, finally, I can see your beautiful hair. Instead, stop combing your hair, you purposely one. Stop it up, you see, purposely. Okay, I don't want to talk about your hair. Yang Zhen, I just realized today your reading, don't mind. The rest I'm just joking. I'm very particular about your today's reading, don't mind. Because I can't help it, but I have to say. Your reading today is a bit off tune. Last part of the paragraph. To be honest, because sorry, Uncle Raymond has a very high expectation and profile and high caliber for you. Because of your reading has been, to me, really good. But once, like, the first time you read just now, okay, then the last part, you know, like, 好像没有尽力，没有那个力气啊。
Yeah, because I just came back from CCA and foot drill is very particularly tight.
Thank you, Uncle understand. But 如果你在以后真正的做工哦，这种理由老板多数是不会接受，对吧？所以我跟你讲，我是在跟你讲，因为你还小，你可以慢慢的进步。可是你 when you are adult that time, nobody give a damn to you. You say you tired I also tired You work 2 hours, I work 3 hours, but I can do it. Why you cannot do it? I'm older than you. My stamina is worse than you, but I can do it. Hey, come on, young man. Don't give me this kind of stupid reason, okay? Then you cannot take it already. Don't worry, I'm not saying you. So I'm right, correct now, Yang Zhen. You say I can tell. No hard feeling. I'm not against you. Because I know you're not trying your best to read just now, but you're doing your best to read, but you just cannot, you like massage, you think message. I can tell you are not like that because you are very eye for detail when you read. So why let this affect you when you're going for your real oral? 明白吗，宝贝? Can you imagine you're preparing so well, then suddenly go for a war, and then because these stupid things they affect you? Not fair. Okay, thank you. So how Xuan, are you back ready now? This guy is just like Uncle Raymond, ADHD, I cannot
He
see.
just poofs and then goes and takes something and then
He takes something, it was
back.
very far away. It's from one end to the other end, the Great Wall of China.
No, my man's climbing Everest just to get the flag that the Americans put at the top.
Oh yeah, okay, shut up. Thank you. You're very funny. Climb like Mount Everest. Okay, what else do we hear? This is a bit blur. Okay, I would like you to talk about this one here. That is related to the very concerns of our, give me a minute, I'm going to open up the file. I thought I opened up, I think I accidentally closed it, so sorry about that. Yep. Okay, let me open up the file now, sorry. Okay, this one, I would prefer to read this one first, yes. Yeah, remember, Han Ling, you were talking about work hard, right? Hard work. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's true, is it? Okay, hard work and discipline. I purposely choose this one for you. I may not be discussing on the next lesson on the Thursday one. Okay, so what are we talking about hard work and discipline? So this is important. I need to share with you. I know the next few weeks you're going to work very hard. You're going to put on a lot of discipline in order to achieve the A1s and A2. Is it the right things to do? Let me start first. No, you have to work smart because like questions will be more of a high level. You cannot just work hard. You cannot just say based on your discipline. You need to base a lot of key factors to succeed. Okay, ever wonder what makes one person successful when most others struggle with just getting through the day? You realize that basketball, have you seen that some of your friends, they always like to play games, or they don't study, they don't have any homework, but at the end of the year, their result better than you. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of those people.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them.
Right, Tianlu, got this type of friend now. Ziye got is he? You ma? Then you say, yeah, because they are born smart, right? You see, you say, yeah, 他们聪明嘛. Hello, you mean God give them 3 brain, 4 eyes, 6 hands?
I think honestly they have like 7.
No, because no. Somehow or other, some of this, I know I'm a teacher before, please. There are students like that, I've seen that, and I myself is one of them like that. Why? Before the school start, I got a few of these students, Tianru, they are very kiasu and kiasi. You know what is that, right? You know what is kiasu and kiasi? Let's say next week we are talking about photosynthesis. We use photosynthesis. I think all of us know what is photosynthesis. Hitler, Yang Zhen, let's say next week we are talking about the rise of Hitler. This guy will go and watch a YouTube about Hitler. All right? And we'll talk about what is Nazis. And this person will talk about photosynthesis. You go and watch something in advance. Get me now? So when you go to the class, when the teacher start to talk about this, say, hey, I heard this before, I know this, so you already switch off already. So you know what now, Tianru, pay attention, all of you. When the teacher talk about photosynthesis, the oxygen and carbon dioxide, you know, oh, hey, this one, I read somewhere, they keep repeating these two. Oh, so that means these two are very important. Sure will come out. So Hitler rise to the power, right? One of the reasons is the failure of the Weimar government, and because of the Treaty of Versailles, right? If you know that, so they keep talking about this. That's one of the reasons why Hitler rise to power, because they use this excuse to back him up. That's it, really. You got me now, Tianru. No such thing like today they say 1 + 1 is 2, next day is 1 + 1 is 20. So it's already there, the formula is there. See, there are many factors involved in making a person's success. That's why I stopped here just now. They are usually talented, intelligent, and sometimes a little lucky. Yes, I know study cannot base on luck. I never believe in lucky. Wow, I said, wow, lucky man, I spot this question came out. I never believed it. Thank you, Harley. So, but one thing nearly all successful people have in, ready? Okay, let's make a wild guess. Yang Zhen, what do you think the successful people has? Let's say imagine, not imagine, sorry, I take away the word, Warren. Just say that now you are very successful. What is the ingredient that makes you different? Or you realize your friend always study, never pay attention, never have any homework, play what League of Legends or COD, but then they still can score better than you, and someone talk and then got EduSave award, 哇, you cannot take it. And then always the teachers scold you, never do this, but you are so hardworking and disciplined, and yet you just cannot meet the mark. Yang Zhen, what is a successful ingredient?
I believe is decisions.
Decision, thank you. Ichi?
Hard work.
我跟你讲 hard work 就不可以了嘞，你要 hard work 啦 ，OK 啦，可以啊，没有问错，没有职业。职业 what do you think the ingredients have for a successful person? You as a successful, let's say you are a very successful woman already. What that things that make you successful? You are from SCGS, right?
Yes.
So you know a lot of people very admire you, know, especially your uniform also. You know what I
The
mean?
uniform is so ugly.
Huh?
The uniform is so ugly, so bad. I don't like the uniform.
Hello, your sleeveless uniform has been like that since when Uncle Raymond was there at that time. Okay, when I was schooling in secondary school, I always very interested in SCGS girl. But too bad my wife is not from SCGS. Okay, right. So yeah, what is the ingredients?
I guess you need to be hardworking, and then what you do needs to actually help people, because if your success doesn't do anything for other people, people will not recognize it.
Thank you very much. I won't say right or wrong because the answer is next page. Han-Ling, what about you, sir?
Okay, so success comes from good decisions. Good decisions come from experience.
Hello.
And experience comes from wrong decisions. Yeah, that's all.
You
That's
don't
how you
Google it.
become
It's your own answer.
Yes, it is.
One more time.
Success comes from good decisions. Good decisions come from experience, and experience comes from wrong decisions.
Yeah, very true. No, if you want, this one remind me. I'm not sure I mentioned in the previous lesson. If you want to buy something, you hesitate. Better don't buy because you might regret. How Kai-Wen, 对吗? Then if you want to scold someone or you want to praise someone, but you think that person not worth to be praised or scolded, then don't waste your breath, right? But if you want to do something and you hesitate, as what Han-Ling was saying, and then if you hesitate, don't do, you better do, because you might regret in your life, especially those good things. For example, Han-Ling, if you want to start a business, let's say a business in IT, not a business in selling drugs, unless you're pharmaceutical. No, unless you're pharmaceutical, right? Correct now. That one
Those are the good drugs that we all need to take.
Correct. That's why my sister always say I sell drugs legally, not illegal. Legally, true. He sell drugs to hospitals, so he got license, correct? So legally. So you're right, no? And ask her, sis, why you are from air stewardess? You know what's air stewardess? Flying in the air, come down and sell drugs. Serious what? So I said, if I
that sounds so off.
Yeah, we talk like that. Sorry, we talk like that because she's a single mom. You have to understand. She is a single mom taking care of 3 of my nephew. She made a very big decision, and that decision may cause us an arm and a leg. So this is a decision she told me she never regret, and she's flying. It's true. Everyone needs drugs. Correct. Well done. Okay, so Kai-Wen.
Well, yeah. experience is quite a key factor, but I think a lot of it has to do with, just like street smarts, understanding how everything works and, knowing how to manipulate what you have to get what you want. Yeah.
That's all. That's all, sir.
Also, well, because like to do that, you obviously need at least some intelligence, right? So I guess intelligence would be quite big of a key factor. And to know how everything works, you're also gonna need experience. So yeah.
I'm very proud of you. After knowing you for a few months, and you speak like a very successful businessman. He doesn't speak like a 14 years old boy. Because I thought RI people are all nerds.
You took that insult with a lot of emotional damage.
No. I think I went from speak from the horse's mouth like yourself from RI, and you can use the word street smarts. That means you really know the two sides of a coin. As what Hao Xuan, I just read Hao Xuan that the things that he shared with all of us is very true. Hao Xuan, Hao Xuan and Kai Wen, what you say is very true. Later you see the answer, very touching. Okay, so Hao Xuan, you are done with it. Guo Ren, last but not least will be Qian Lu will be last. Guo Ren, what is your answer? What is the ingredient that makes you different?
I think that it is like hard work and motivation.
Okay. Anything else?
Because like hard work is like you need to actually put in the work, because if some people might born talented in one area, some people might not be born talented in another area, but like in order to hone the area that you're good at and like the area you want to be successful at, you really need to put in effort in order to like succeed. There is like this saying in China that a successful person is 90% hard work and 10% talent. And like thus I think that like talent is really important. I also think that motivation is very important, because like in order to have a clear target, yes, 你需要有一个明确的目标, then you will know what you are working towards. Or else then you will just like be studying, but you don't know what you want to do. Hence, I think that motivation is important in order to be a successful person, because having a motivation means you have a dream and you have an aim. Without a motivation, you will be aimlessly studying, and that will be almost useless. Yeah, that's all.
Wow, thank you so much. It's actually speak up from the AIM that I showed you just now, right? If you do not have the aspiration, inspiration, motivations, you are aimless. You are mismanaging everything. So what Warren say is that you need that kind of aspiration 那个流汗那个血汗中国不是一朝一夕，今天有这样的成绩你要感谢我们的这个祖宗18代 to bring up what we have。如果祖宗18代看到我们这一代都是好吃懒做、守株待兔，就是不顾正业I think we are going back to the Opium War, which agree Dr. Yang Zhen, the history nerds agree I think I will never forget that Opium War in my life, because I've seen it. I watched the movie, I've seen it as a history teacher. It's damn sickening. Giving us that kind of things to destroy the so-called the entire race. Very unscrupulous. I appreciate what you say, Warren. Seriously. Thank you. Last but not least, for Qian Wu.
What the question? Is the question about what?
No. Qian Wu, let's say now you are a very successful businessman, okay? You are very successful. Which is, let's say now 记者访问你So, ma'am, which is the most ingredient or the ingredient that make you very successful? Which factors that make you successful? How are you going to say to the reporter?
I think the most important factor will be learning how to work smart, because even though if you work very very hard, you might and if you don't work smart enough, you might not be able to advocate enough so that is successful, and so your hard work will actually not be paid off if you don't work smart to be able to advertise. Like you can take like what if you work smart, you usually take advantage of some situations such as like the rise of demand, and then adapt to that situation to be so that it can be successful.
That's all. Thank you. Wow, you use economic demand and surprise. Wow. So well said also. Very good, Chen Ru. That it's just not about working hard, but working smart. And since all of you has mentioned those things, that ingredient that make you a very, very successful based on your determinations and your disciplines to enjoy the success through a series of unfortunate or fortunate failures, through a series of up and downs in your life to make you what you're successful today. You see, if your grandparents do not go through a lot of failures in their life and make your parents to be successful, and to you, definitely our great-grandparents went through a lot of failures in their life. Seriously, and their generation is really horrendous. I wouldn't want to live in their era. Seriously, Yang Zhen, agree not, Yang Zhen? Right? Especially during the Nanjing Datusa, another events I would love to remember and I wouldn't want to forget. Because I'm still a Chinese, even though I'm a Singaporean. As a history student and teacher, so I really appreciate humanity is very important. Now, whatever you say, you don't believe me. I think today, all of you, I will give 8 marks and above for creativities and participation. Well, the super, the done. Okay, what kind of English is this? So nearly all successful people have in common. So I make it bigger so that you all can see. Don't need to strain your eyes, all right? So commons is hard work and discipline. You may be lucky enough to have been gifted with a specific talents, as some of you have mentioned. Well done. Being born into an affluent family, 富二代,富三代, 所谓福不过三代, or met a benefactor or mentor along the way who give you the break, which some of you also mentioned about that. But none of that matters if you don't have a high level of hard work, productivity, and self-discipline. So work smart also, I think most of you bring in the ingredient of hard work. Honey, well done. You mentioned about hard work, which I still don't agree.
More of that.
No, which I still don't agree, to be honest. I will not agree 100%, especially to this modern world. Do you know some PewDiePie, T-Series, Mr. Beast, they don't really work very hard, but they work smart. They use to technology to...
Okay, let me be clear here. PewDiePie and T-Series bought about 100 million of their subscribers, so that it doesn't really count. They just spend money. Okay. No, they spend money to get more money.
They are using technology, agree not, Kaiwan? Agree not? They're using technology to leverage their ability. But it doesn't matter, you see. It doesn't matter. You see, every time I talk halfway, I want to link a story in real life. So that when, excuse me, I'm teaching leaders, I'm not teaching students, no. I expect you to write essay like that. You should read Han Ling, this essay. Kaiwan, I received your essay, well done, but today got not enough time, so sorry, I marked already. Seriously, I marked already. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have the ideal generics to go to the NFL. Okay, you know it's NFL, National Football League, that's American. If you don't have the self-discipline to go through the hours of athletes and strength trainings every day, it will be even harder to make it. Success doesn't come from just luck. So children, success comes from always self-discipline. That's why the A, B, C, D, I stop at the D in order to derive the E, which is called the excellency, the excellent result. Hey, tolong please. If you want me, okay. I do now. I kneel down. I bow to you. I kneel down already. You see, I stand down and I kneel down. Okay? I kneel down and beg you guys to really go in, like Warren and I think Hao Shin is talking about the attitude to achieve the good B and C, to achieve the D to excellency.
I don't think that was me.
Yeah, correct.
I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, you wrote. You didn't say what? You never say anything. You wrote. Clown. You wrote.
I wrote.
Yeah, you wrote that. Huh?
Yeah, I wrote because I thought you should write it down. I didn't know you have to say it.
I said it loud, said it clear, said it into my ear.
Because I have one saved and then I have one that I already prepared. So I was like, I thought you had to type it out, so I just type out first lah.
No,
Didn't know you have to say it.
you have to, I don't like your this attitude. Sorry, Hao Xuan. Okay, if you are good, please share. You know, this is my class. This is not your school. They say, Hao Xuan, please shut up. Please keep quiet. Whatever you share is useless and nonsense. I don't like that. If this kind of teacher were to tell you, please go and tell them fly kite. Okay, I don't like. Seriously, I want my student to attack me, to whack me, to share. Okay, please, Hao Xuan. I think enough is enough. Yeah, enough. I agree with you, honey. Enough is enough. Just not Hao Xuan. You are already pushing into one corner in the dark, and every time when the school asks, when you want to talk, the teacher might think that you are talking rubbish. No, but even you mean the teacher never talk rubbish in their life? Okay, seriously, what?
I wish Ken knew what he would be talking
Oh,
about.
my teachers agree. Yang Zhen, some of my students say my teacher spent one period scolding the whole class.
Yeah,
but
that
never
was
teach. 你有没有听过这种讲法？有吗？以前？Then some of the students, Miss Tan, can you stop scolding us and continue the lesson, please? We want to learn. Then the teacher say, talk to me defiant. I'm scolding you now. He asked me to stop. It's like, duh. 是他错，是以琪的错，不是我的错。你去骂他，骂以琪，为什么骂我们全班？无聊。Guys, I think the lesson for today's is I would like you to write down. Yang Zhen, Han Ling, can you help me to type in the Google? What is your aspiration? Type for me in the chat group now. I'm lazy to type. Han Ling, can you type? That is your homework.
I'm typing.
Thank you. 3 questions. What is your aspiration? What is your inspiration? And what is your... what is the next one?
Motivation.
Listen, this is very serious. This homework must hang in. What is the aspiration? Yes. There are 3 questions. Listen carefully. There are 3 questions, okay? Each question is only 80 words. If you give me less than 80 words, that let's say, for example, okay, don't mind Hao Xuan. For example, Hao Xuan give me 80 words for aspiration, then 80 words for motivation, 90 words for motivation, then inspiration got 60 words. The whole thing fail. The whole thing fail. Do I make myself very clear?
Because of the 60 words?
No. Then my student asked me, Uncle, okay, what? As long as I got the other more, why must you so particular? All the 3 must be exactly 80 words. But you can be more than 80 words, but cannot give me 79 words. I will really count. I will really count. Whether you type or you write, I will really count. Okay, so for example, if you write aspiration, 90 words, inspiration, 120 words, motivation, 97 words, you pass already. Then let's say you want to write 80 words for aspiration, 80 words for inspiration, and 80 words for motivation, you also pass. Get it? Simple instructions. All the 3 must be 80 words and above, or exactly 80 words. Why? I'm training you for summary writing. Get it now? Get it now? So easy, right? Because
any
sorry?
Any
What any?
Like any motivational speech, any inspiration speech?
No. There are 3 questions, my dear. 80 words for what is your aspiration? Then you must write, my aspiration is to be a pilot. Then you write to 80 words. My inspiration is to come up a new technology that can help mankind to cure cancer. My motivation is to do this. Okay, why I say cancer, I think honey know, right? My wife, uncle passed away of stomach cancer. I always think recently only, because that uncle really clown, because being a bachelor, he don't want to go for chemotherapy, he don't want to go for medication because he thinks that he's a bachelor. It's like FML, you know what I mean by FML? Yeah, very sad, but I cannot take it. I cannot take it people like that, the kind of mentality thinking. Seriously, 他不要连累到家人 but that's not 连累，对吗？我们都是一家人 we are all one family. Agree or 千如 correct? You cannot say because I'm bachelor, I don't want to get burden to my family member. There's no such thing burden, seriously. Okay, so I hope you understand. So 80 words, 明白吗？很简单哦。
明白。